I want to start on your oncology work because, of course, we just wrapped the world's largest cancer research conference, ASCO. You're holding a focus day on your oncology medicines today. And as the pandemic has swirled, a lot of the major news in the cancer world has kind of gone under the radar. But just today, you got an approval of your multiple myeloma drug in Europe. About a month ago, you and your partner Regeneron reported some really amazing results in lung cancer with your immunotherapy. Just tell us how this pandemic has affected your work bringing cancer medicines to the market.
So first of all, thank you. It's great to join you all this morning. We've continued to make progress. It's essential that we make breakthroughs in oncology and nothing stops us. We've kept our clinical trials going. We've made sure that those that are in studies are getting the medicines. And we're really starting to get momentum in Sanofi, and we've seen that with the recent news flow.
And just tell us, with the lung cancer drug Libtayo with Regeneron, having that amazing result, the reduction in the risk of death in the trial of 30%, as you approach the market with that, how will you position it versus Keytruda from Merck?
So there's been great news across the board. The most recent data and even further data shared last night shows us that we have a very competitive profile to Keytruda. We're already ahead in some of the deadliest skin conditions, but now we get to compete in first-line lung, which has got to be great news for patients. We think we have a differentiated profile. We look forward to that competition, getting more access to patients. So we're excited. And it doesn't stop there. We go on into Sarclisa in multiple myeloma. You mentioned, just got approval today in Europe. We'll get some results, share some of the data on the IKEMA study later today, which again will take us into a very competitive profile versus the market leader. So, Sanofi is a little bit back in oncology, is what I would say, with some new mechanisms around the corner as well.
We have to also ask you about your position in the race for a Covid-19 vaccine. You have two different projects ongoing. You've said, I believe, second half of the year for potentially getting into human clinical trials. We're already hearing about major trials in the United States, phase 3 trials for some projects starting in July. Where are you on that timeline to getting to human studies?
Yeah, look, we've said we're a little bit further behind. We'll be hopefully in human studies towards the end of the year. When all is said and done, all of the doses that all the manufacturers and researchers can put together will be essential. We're the only company, I think, using a proven platform with the recombinant virus technology that will really increase our probability of success and the large scale. It'll come a bit later, but we know it's going to play a big part. Right across the organization, we've been working flat out, very purpose-driven, trying to make sure we've got vaccines for the world and not for any particular market.
And one quick last question for you. You did just sell almost your entire stake in Regeneron, ending an ownership that you'd had for many years. What are you going to do with that $11 billion?
We've got a wonderful relationship with Len and the whole Regeneron team. We have done for many years, like you said, and will continue for many years, not least with Dupixent and Libtayo, just mentioned in lung cancer. It was the right time for both companies. I think it was good for Len and the team, and it was also good for us for building out our pipeline. We've got a lot of excitement. We shared the anti-CEACAM5 data today in lung, which we think could be incredible. And we've also got our SERD, which we think will be best in class. We want to add to those platforms and technologies. We want to be at the cutting edge of science. We want to be doing things for patients that have never been done before to give them that sense of hope or indeed a longer life. So we'll use it wisely, as you would expect, but we really want to bring tremendous benefit for patients, and building out our pipeline will be the number one in that.